Yo, 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 what's good? It's your boy Wilson. You watching EmceeTV The Podcast, coming at you live from EmceeTV Studios in Des Moines, Iowa. As always with me, my bro.
This your boy Bigg Ray West, B-I-double-G, representing the west side of Des Moines, Iowa, not to be confused with the West Coast. And they know.
Happy Sunday to you, bro. Happy Sunday.
Yeah, man. Sunday is in effect, Sunday's in effect. One more day before the bullshit, back to the bullshit. But Sunday is here. We're blessed. Another opportunity to prosper and knock the goals off the goal list.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, I hadn't had any cereal in a while. I've been doing scrambled eggs every morning, and I ate a bowl of cereal this morning, so I'm feeling charged up.
Oh no.
I'm back on the carbs.
Yeah, they say a bowl full of sugar makes the medicine go down or some shit.
Yeah, the cereal is the medicine. Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah, man. I really hadn't been, and I was trying to avoid the carbs and shit. But and I do feel like my body was reacting differently since I started eating more scrambled eggs and protein in the morning versus just a bowl of cereal. And usually I eat the healthier cereal, just Cheerios or whatever, and then throw some blueberries in there. But yeah, I did kind of feel different. It was cool. I think I'm gonna try and stick with it. It's a lot more expensive. Cereal's kind of cheap. Especially if you get just some great value shit or whatever, you know what I mean? The store brand. And even store brand eggs can get expensive.
Oh man, for cereal, I fuck with the brand 7 Sundays. And it's kind of pricey, but it's the good shit. It's not that General Mills or Post bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
It's supposed to be all organic.
Yeah, it's a cleaner alternative to the the mass cereal that we got that's killing motherfuckers.
Right. Yeah.
But it's pricey though. And then for the milk, I'm fucking with that I think it's Kelowna cream top, organic cream top milk. That shit's kind of pricey too. I can't even lie, man.
You might as well have a ribeye for breakfast.
Man, dude, my ribeyes right now are $38 a pound, bud.
Oof.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, that's
it's you pay, I guess. And the big argument, the big question is always, well, you pay all that extra money for grass-fed and organic and whoop-de-whoop. Like, how do you know you're actually even getting that? And you don't. We don't know that we're getting anything that we pay for. We just pay for it. It's unfortunate that you got to pay extra money for your food to supposedly not have chemicals on it. Like, what type of fucking world are we living in? Like, I'm being taxed to not consume chemicals.
Amen.
Shit.
This is a wild premise.
It seems like the food with chemicals should cost more. Like, hey, nigga, you eat this shit, it's gonna cost more though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. But we don't know what we're eating, man. And they say that organic food all has a trace amount of pesticides and chemicals on it anyway. And organic food, when they're sitting on the shelf and you think it's being sprayed with water, it's actually being sprayed with the chemical solution. So there's no escaping this shit.
Yeah, well, and I mean, when the water's got it in it, and and the soil got it in it, shit.
You could just reduce your intake. That's all you can do, man.
Yeah,
you can't hide from it. You can't run from it. You could just reduce your intake. So that's the benefits of eating organic, reducing my intake to these chemicals.
We started buying the water, and this will be the last thing I'll say on it, unless we keep going. Unless you want to keep going. But I started buying the water at we got 2 5-gallon jugs that we just refill, and it's supposed to be that reverse osmosis water. I do feel like I feel a little different. Even my 15-year-old was like, the water tastes different, Dad. I'm like, water ain't supposed to have a flavor, but I agree with you.
Yeah, dog, man. You drank the water out our faucet. It felt like you just drank some pool water or some bullshit.
Like, my tomato plants seem to like it, but I don't know about anything else. There's a lot of fertilizer in that water.
unfortunately. But that's the route to go, you know. But with that said, let's talk some hip hop, man. What's
Hip
happening in
hop.
hip hop, dog?
All right. So this one I had sent to you the other day, and this one was kind of exciting for me. Oh dang, I didn't bring in a graphic. All right. So this came across my desk because I follow a lot of Eminem stuff, and so that was kind of exciting to me that this is a thing. And oh no, I got it. I got it. Here we go. And so Eminem's got some new shoes for sale. Uh, Image comes in from Michael Tolberg, Getty Images. Article comes in from clickondetroit.com. Uh, I think I got it from South Power when I originally seen it. But article goes to say Eminem is auctioning off 117 hand-signed sneakers, including Super Bowl LVI. What is that? 25, 26? I'm guessing.
Get me lying on these Roman numerals. Shit,
Super
that's the
Bowl.
alphabet, homie. Ain't numbers.
I'm gonna guess 26. Halftime shoes. Here's where. All proceeds from the auction go to the Marshall Mathers Foundation. An Instagram post announced on an Instagram post, Eminem announced 117 pairs of shoes, hand signed, will be available for public auction in August. All proceeds from the auction will go to the Marshall Mathers Foundation, supporting disadvantaged and at-risk youth in Detroit metro area. The Marshall Mathers Foundation auction is a collaborative between Eminem and Julian's Auctions. The sale will be the largest single sale collection of Eminem material offered to the public. According to the Instagram post, among the shoes available will be the Carhartt Air Jordan 4, not a part of retail, the Air Jordan 3 Slim Shady PE from Super Bowl 26 halftime show, the 2017 reissue of the 23 pair Encore AJ4 Air Jordan 4, and the Air Max 90 Eminem wore on stage in Rida. In December 2024. I did send this to DJ Q because I know he's a shoe guy, and I was curious to see what he thought about it. But when I looked the other day, let me see. I can pull this auction back up. There were pairs on here estimated to go for $25,000.
Be fucked up, homie.
Well, the shoes themselves are ultra elusive or whatever you want to call it. So there's a pair on here that's got 5 bids on it, estimated to go for $25,000 to $35,000. It's the Eminem Nike Air Jordan 3 Slim Shady player exclusive sneakers with original box, and they are autographed.
I think this is a beautiful thing for the shoe collectors and the sneaker heads and the Eminem fans. There's a place for it. It has its benefits for sure. There's a market for it, obviously. People are bidding $25,000 for a shoe, so that shows you the market is alive. It does nothing for me though.
You ain't a sneakerhead, and you ain't worried about the other shit.
Yeah, man. Not a big sneakerhead. I can appreciate some J4s. I can appreciate some Air Maxes, Jordan 3s. I like the shoes, but I don't need them. Okay. And then Eminem, we all know he's a super dope rapper. I feel like this is more for the stands though. The average hip hop fan, in my opinion, is not gonna grab a shoe that's linked to a rapper. I feel like this is for the diehard type of fans, and they're there. Like I said, the market exists. So for them, yeah, hats off.
I told my wife and kids, if we didn't go on vacation, I could have bought me a pair of these.
You're still getting one.
They're in the mail.
Okay. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
I didn't get any, man. I'm starting to downsize. I'm downsizing a little bit.
Okay. But no, that's a dope thing, man. And that's dope for Eminem to consistently be always signing stuff and feeding the fan base and giving exclusive merchandise and shit like that. That's also cool. For him to be as high as he is, he doesn't have to feed the fan base like this if he doesn't want to,
Now,
his legacy is already locked in my opinion.
For sure. Who do we think, who do we attribute that blueprint to? Because in my mind, I go right to Tech Nine. I don't think anybody was signing, doing the artist meet and greets. I don't think anybody was doing that before him. I think that artists were very standoffish, and not shitting on anybody that came before him, but I think people were very. I'm gonna show up, rock the mic, and I'm out. I ain't shaking hands with no fans. I ain't taking pictures. I mean, now you're
Yeah,
seeing people that are big as Chris Brown and Usher doing meet and greets, and I mean,
I
I think
feel like I feel like you're right. You're probably right. He probably was ahead of his time on a lot of that. But then you got to look at the Bay Area because Kansas City niggas went to the Bay Area to get the game. Now, the independent game now, adding their own game, adding their own twist to it. Maybe Tech Nine and them, added the meet and greet to the independent game that was already established from the Bay Area, and just tweaked it, type shit.
so you think maybe Tech and them picked it up from somebody out in the Bay?
Specific parts, like I said, I feel like Tech probably did the meet and greet thing, and but I feel like the independent music blueprint, like as far as selling records out the trunk, that was already established. I feel like
Yeah.
I don't feel like
Well,
strange music,
I
created independent music hustle.
no, no, and I would agree with you on that. But
Yeah,
I think they definitely took it to a 10. You know what I mean? They ramped it
yeah,
up for sure.
yeah. They took the fucking blueprint and they made it 3D. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Shit.
for sure, for sure. Well put, well
Yeah.
put.
And I think that's dope, man. I think that's dope. Like you said, people like Chris Brown and all them, they're doing it before the label, the artist development, and the label made the superstar. If you're independent, you have to generate your own. I have to create my fan base as an independent guy because I don't got all the money. So I gotta shake the hands. I gotta sign the autographs. As the label is like shit. Boom, put the $1 million behind you, make you seem who you're not, you know what I'm saying? Make you bigger than what you already are. And people just want to follow the popular guy. If you appear popular, you just kind of generate a fan base.
That was something interesting I thought that Little Wayne said the other night when he was here 2 weeks ago or whatever it was. He said thank you after every song when people were clapping and cheering and whatnot. And then he also said, "I'm not shit without you." He said, "I'm only here because you guys bought the tickets and put me here."
He doesn't
Uh,
mean it. No, I'm just playing.
I mean, there could be a certain amount of truth to that. It could be the wolf in sheep's clothing.
Yeah, I'm just playing. No, that's beautiful of Lil Wayne to do that too, because it's real. You
Yeah,
know,
and the little homie Eli that I work with, he's a young dude. He's like 21, but he said he never saw anybody. He said that was the best concert he had ever been to. But he also said I never heard anybody say thank you to the crowd. You know what I mean, like that. You know what I mean, and acknowledge the fact that we were up in there cheering and clapping and whatnot. That's an interesting. I mean, are we coming back to that? Hopefully, you know.
I think we definitely are. People are starting to witness the mortality in the music industry and the big music industry, man. And they're starting to see that you got to make a connection with these fans. It don't matter how big you are. If you're not connecting with these people, nobody's obligated to come see you.
Yeah.
We have a different perception of shit now. Like if you're not connecting with me, fuck you. I'm not spending my money. I'm not coming out to see you just because you're the biggest name in the industry anymore. It's
What
more than that.
and we said the other day, these Spotify numbers don't equate to asses in seats when it comes to
Okay.
buying tickets. It's free to click on Spotify and
Yeah.
subscribe, and it's free to hit that Spotify play. I mean, some people pay for it, but majority of it is free. You can get some YouTube music for free. You might be able to get a little Apple Music for free. I'm not certain on that one,
And
but
these, go ahead.
but it doesn't equate to somebody showing it's getting a babysitter, buying a ticket, taking the evening off of work, and showing
No,
up to a fucking concert.
you know it. Shit, dog.
And I
And
think that goes to some people's heads. They think I got a million people listening to me. You do, but that doesn't mean they're gonna buy a ticket, bro.
and the money's different. You're not making the money that you once was making from albums. Okay. You was once making, whatever amount, $5, $6, $7 a CD off of albums. So now they cut that into streaming profits. So now you're making a fraction of a cent per stream, so you're almost obligated to like go fuck with the fans now, like because the music check ain't gonna cut it. Like I gotta interact with y'all and sell merch now. Like I gotta sell my fucking albums, and man, it's crazy.
So that brings me to another point. I have noticed that the new, um, I almost said pedigree, the new template for releasing music is when somebody. So my daughter listens to this chick Gracie Abrams. I'm not real familiar with her, but we were looking and they had her record in Amoeba Music out in Hollywood for $50 to get her vinyl, her new vinyl that had just come out. I looked on, and my daughter was like, "Ooh, I'd like to get this," but I kind of spent all my vacation money, whatever, whatever. Um, and I noticed they had an in-store signing, and that just kind of provoked the thought in my head. So I looked it up on her website. She had autographed copies going for $45 on her website. I said, "Well, why would not knocking this record store, right? Because they got to eat and they got to do their thing. But this is an unsigned copy from a record store versus we could get my daughter a signed copy
Support the artist.
directly from the artist." Yeah. And so I was like, man, why not? You know what I mean? And so I scooped her up a copy. Um, to It was on the doorstep when we got home. So it was almost like she got it on vacation. But she got a signed copy directly from the artist. So my point to that is, I feel like you're seeing that a lot more too. We're seeing uh, first 5,000 copies are signed or whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever it may be. Not to make it sound too gimmicky, but you're getting a lot more autographed. Ice Cube was signing autographs. Snoop Dogg was signing autographed albums. There's a lot of people. Lil Wayne did autographed albums. Eminem does a handful of them when he drops something. Mega superstars are doing autographed albums, and the fans are loving it, I think.
The game is showing you that it's going back to physical. When I scroll social media, I see so many ads and posts for CD duplication or vinyl pressing. Like everybody's getting back into CDs because we're starting to realize we do not own anything. Okay, these fucking companies like Sony, the PlayStation's a great example. They just basically told you in whatever date 2028 that we're not even going to make physical games anymore. Like what the fuck are you talking about? Like you got everything's going to be digital. They don't want you to own anything. You need permission, or you need permission to have everything. That's going to be the new way, man. And the masses are starting to realize that. DVDs are becoming popular again. Like physical media is coming back, bro, because they're trying to take it from you.
Yeah. Rev Green jumped up in the comments. Salute to Rev. He said, let's get together before the Fro show and figure out a way to do a live podcast from the Valere. I had kind of talked to Ray about this and think he said he wanted to go and he wants to do it. So,
Yeah, me and my brother's going, man.
Yeah.
You
Hell
going,
yeah.
Steve?
Yeah. I'm going to go, dog.
Oh, yeah, it's on then. Shit, what the fuck we talking about?
CP just jumped up in here. He said, Ray's been saying this. CDs are coming back.
Fuck yeah, dog. Shout out to CP, man. Y'all see it in the back. The Inception by CP and Tremaine out right now. They got the vinyl. You know what I'm sizzling. Make sure y'all go run that up. I don't know if they got them for sale, but yeah. CP and Tremaine, The Inception out right now.
That's a big milestone too, getting shit pressed up on vinyl. Like not everybody's doing that. It's a very small community in Iowa that is taking the steps to do that. And yeah, that's wild.
They do it large over there at Straight Vodka. You know what I'm saying? And you got to recognize that type of game. Tremaine, Tremaine is he's really quite brilliant. You know what I'm saying? I've learned to trust what he says and trust his opinion musically. You know what I'm saying? Because the first few times that I did, he said something, but I felt a different way. But I was just like, I didn't want to be combative. I always ultimately want to be the team player. I'll be like, all right, but this is what you think it is. Let's do what you think. Let's do that. And the last few times I did that, the first few times I did that with Tremaine, man, it's been like ultra successful type shit. So I've learned, I was like, man, this guy knows what the fuck he's talking about. So with that said, man, trust your producers, man. They know what they hear.
Bro, Tremaine, NTT, and Horizon were the first first people that I saw rock a stage before Tech Nine came out, and that made me feel like I'd never seen somebody on a local level. I thought these dudes were part of the tour. You know what I mean? I had never
Yeah,
seen somebody rock a tour like that, and I had no idea that that was a possibility until I seen them touch the stage. They changed my whole life.
that's awesome as hell. Shout out Tremaine, man.
Yeah, I got the footage still. I sent it to
Hell
Tremaine a
yeah.
while back and was like, "Bro, this is." I had it on a fucking little. This is even a better model. I had it on a little handy cam. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
This is some primitive old school shit. That one's digital, but the one I got it on was a DVC tape. Um, yeah, and that was before they wouldn't let you bring a camcorder up into a show.
yeah, man. He's seasoned. He's got a lot of game. He's got a lot of knowledge. He's seen a lot, done a lot. Heard a lot, learned a lot, and he's not afraid to give you the game if you're willing to listen.
Real
And
talk.
I've learned to listen. You know.
Yeah, I remember nights back in the days kicking it with him at his apartment on Ingersoll, way back in the day, and fucking just watching him and Nate try and make music and shit, and it was dope, bro. Much love. Uh, so I appreciate the small amount of experiences that I got, just kicking it with him. CP jumped up in here again. He said, "Shout out to Tremaine. He definitely been making these low key calls that make all the difference."
Yeah, you're not lying, bro.
Real
You're not
talk.
lying. But let's move into some more hip hop.
Yes, sir. Where you want to go from here, bro?
Let's talk top five.
Okay.
Let's talk top five. Looks like our mandatory credit goes to USA Today, Kirby Lee, via Reuters Connect. Headline goes on to say top five warns YG after his red alert about Drake and Drakeo the Ruler. Article via hotnewhiphop.com. YG has denied allegations about him being involved in Drakeo the Ruler's murder, but the artist has his own claims to make about the murder investigation. He recently seemed to co-sign a bizarre theory that Drake is funding efforts to implicate YG, posting a red alert on his Instagram. Now, this has gotten the attention of Top Five, which is very interesting considering his recent beef with his Toronto colleague. As caught by No Jumper on IG, the Toronto rapper reportedly posted an Instagram story featuring an old interview he did with Adam 22. In it, he claimed he and his colleagues once pointed a gun to the Compton rapper's head outside of Metro Boomin's birthday party. Quote, at YG, "You don't want me to come back to LA. Don't get me started." Top wrote in a subsequent IG story post, he included a picture of the Gentleman's Club artist. Quote, "This guy is not a killer." Quote. To be clear, none of these claims have been confirmed at press time, but folks are reacting wildly to these developments online, and it's a situation that will not get any easier. After all, it's one thing for rap beef to be the focus, but with a long-running murder investigation in the background, things could turn to be much more serious. Steve, what are your thoughts on top five apparently airing out YG?
So apparently, I didn't know anything about Top Five. That's not really my kind of rap, and this explains to me a little bit why I wasn't familiar with him. Okay, so I just threw his name into Google, and it says Top Five is a drill music artist from Toronto, known by the real name Hassan Ali, rather than a standard consensus ranking of the top five hip hop artists of all. He performs under the moniker Top Five as a prominent Canadian drill rap figure associated with major industry figures like Drake, also known for tracks featuring artists like G Herbo. He spent 3 years in custody facing a first degree murder charge before prosecutors stayed the case in September 2024, leading to his release. All right. Well, I mean, it definitely sounds like this could explode real quick. It doesn't sound like it's something you want to be involved in. And I mean, when I was just out in LA, they were talking about SWAT and California Highway Patrol raiding a warehouse connected to YG in regards to the murder,
Excuse me.
in connection with the murder investigation to Drakeo the Ruler. And so this seems to be kind of bubbling up again all of a sudden. I mean, that murder was back, I think, in 2020 or 2021. And so we're talking a 4 or 5 year murder investigation that the the people are still looking into. I mean, that they may not be talking about it every day, but this is still going on, and now it's back on the streets, and folks are talking about it there as well. So I don't know. This sounds like it looks like it could be volatile real quick.
Yeah, I don't know anything about anything, man. This is my first time hearing of the top five guy, but this is my thing. If and not to say YG or top five isn't, but if motherfuckers is real super street, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are we running to the internet with this type of shit? Just handle your business, just keep it street, Like, why are we posting on Instagram and Twitter and talking about, oh, we held him, talk about the dirt that was done, and you don't want me to come back, and it's gonna be this if I come back, and like just come back and do what you got to do. You don't why you got to say it before you do it.
Right. That is a strange approach. Like most
I
motherfuckers
don't
back in
know.
the day were like, "Hey, I ain't fucking with anybody that's talking about what we just did."
Right, for real.
Pillow
like,
talk.
like, what are we talking about? But I don't know. Maybe that's just, there's streets and there's sidewalks, and I'm on the sidewalk. So maybe that's how they get down in the streets now. I don't know, man. But to me, I don't, because of that fact, it just seems like attention, like an attention whore or something like up to that effect, like you're trying to get headlines and you're trying to get, what you just did, Googling who is top five, like I try not to get into all of that. I don't know anything about anything.
Yeah. I'm not really familiar, so I shouldn't comment a whole bunch either, but I mean it definitely was in the top news.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and you just man, you just doing your hip hop job. Shit, this shit ain't personal. We don't mean no disrespect. Shit,
For sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I know you did see the homie Corrupt dropped a new album.
I did.
DJ Battle Cat and Corrupt, Tales from the Hood, Death Row Records, executive produced by Big Snoop Dogg, you dig? 11 new records. Man, what'd you think of it?
So I ain't made it through the whole thing yet. I did give it a spin. I got a couple of tracks in, and then because my cheap ass don't pay for Spotify, I got thrown some other music. They said, "Hey, you like
Started
Corrupt?"
listening to Savage Garden on the side.
They hit me with a little Creed. They said, "Oh, how about this? How about you check out this, fella?"
Holy
Got
shit.
some
You seem
Shine
like
Down, a little
yeah, you
Shine Down mixed in there,
seem
little
like a buck
UB40.
cherry guy.
Now I peeped it out. I mean, it starts off dope as hell. They got some cool interludes in there. I saw the new video. What is it? Is it Mystic River?
Yeah, man. They did a lot of videos for it. They did a sneak attack, me and the boys special, love letter,
Yup. Mystic
Donna, I
River.
think.
Mystic River is the one I saw. I didn't see the rest of these. I'm gonna have to go through and peep them out. That I Don't Love Her featuring Superfly looks pretty dope.
So Mystic River, I feel like I don't know why. I feel like the song is like hella old. And I feel like it's came out before on previous albums. I don't know.
Okay.
But I
Uh,
could be wrong.
it's
But
got a cool vibe to it for sure.
for me, man, I like how it comes in, like the intro, some throwback death row intro type shit vibe. And then that's the way that sneak attack come in, like the first record on that shit. That's like perfect placement, and then at me and the boys, like it was just this album is just put together well. DJ
I,
Battle Cat did his thing production wise, and I'm not sure who mixed it, but it sounds top notch, dog. And Corrupt sounds very nice on it too. I wouldn't say he's old school Gotti. He's not back like microphone killer Gotti, but he sounds good, and I will give him that for sure.
yeah, I've enjoyed what I've heard of it so far. It's a well put together album. It's entertaining. and yeah, I don't have any negative feedback to say on it yet. Again, I haven't heard the whole album, but it's
Yeah.
definitely been enjoyable.
And it's dope to hear Butch Cassidy, on that West Coast music. Like that
Yeah,
shit's hard, Death Row music, West Coast music, like that shit's hard as a motherfucker, man.
for sure. Hey, I wanted to slide this in. I don't know if you saw it, because we was on the death row thing, and you may even you're usually a little deeper in the trenches when it comes to this, especially death row than I am. Um, we're gonna make a pivot here from the corrupt, and we're gonna come in with the Doc Dre. Did you see that thing I sent you on IG the other day about Doc Dre?
Refresh my memories.
It said the unreleased tracks appeared on Dr. Dre's re-release of the Chronic album, and apparently, I'll have to pivot over to the IG screen here real quick. In 2009, Death Row Records, at that point, was owned by Wide Awake Entertainment. Dropped this expanded reissue of Dr. Dre's legendary The Chronic, digitally remastered and packed with previously unreleased material from the Death Row vaults. Alongside the classic album, fans finally got access to a batch of never heard before tracks, which were marketed as being recorded during the sessions for the Chronic, when in reality, none of them were. Dr. Dre wasn't happy with the tracks being released, though. Almost immediately after the release of them, Wide Awake Death Row was served with a cease and desist from Dre, and the album was pulled from retail. But I mean, there's a gang of tracks on here that I had never heard before. Poor Young Dave, Snoop, produced by Dr. Dre, featuring Snoop Dogg. Um, Slippin' in the West, featuring CPO and Corrupt, produced by Dr. Dre. Uh,
Dog, could you imagine? Could you imagine getting a motherfucking like 24-hour access pass to go to the motherfucking Snoop's compound and just be able to kick it and play all the music in the Death Row archives, just to crate dig and just get chill with the homeboys, put it in the air or whatever y'all want to do, drink and shit, and then just listen to all this unreleased shit that you can find in the archives, dog. That shit would be so fire.
oh yeah, unreleased takes and shit. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, because there's a lot of people throwing shade at Snoop right now. He's probably got some diss records up in there where he's
Oh,
firing back at people.
I'm talking
Um,
more like the old school shit,
that
like
too.
the unreleased Dog Pound and the unreleased Corrupt and like that newer
Random
Death Row,
random
that
collaborations and shit too.
yeah, bro, like that Petey Pablo shit and that MC Hammer shit, like
For
that
sure.
late Lisa Left Eye shit.
I think there was supposed to be a bunch of Jewel shit that never came out either.
Yeah, dog, man, they got everything over there.
Yeah.
Crook
Yeah.
said he got like 50 some records over there, I think.
Oh man, that's so big. I would so okay, so let's talk about that. So he pushed back the record a little bit. He
Yeah,
said he wanted to. He said he feels like this record. I don't want to misquote him, but basically what I got from it, he said he feels like this record is big enough that the promotion needs to be bigger. He wants to make sure
yeah.
everybody knows about it when it comes out.
He wants to make sure every Crooked Eye fan knows that the new record is on the way and that it will be available.
Yeah,
And he feels like the promo run was solid, but it could be stronger. And you gotta love that. Now
yeah.
the announcement came a little late. I feel like the nigga announced it the day that the album was supposed to be here. But
I'm o-
we stayed
I'm
up late for nothing.
I'm okay with that. I'm excited for this new Crooked Eye. I love the vibe. Um, yeah, and I think that an album of this momentum needs a good push. You know what I mean? I think maybe somebody reached out to him. I don't know. This is speculation. Maybe somebody reached out to him and said, "Hey, homie, let's team up and let me show you what we can do. Let's make sure that this is big enough. You know what I mean? Let's make sure that you're getting the wide access of what you can tap in on."
Yeah, you never know. And if that's the case, salute to him. Both of them as a businessman, both of them as businessmen to, potentially see that potential.
For sure. Yeah. Now this
uh
the record looks huge. So
yeah, I look to buy I look to support it and get some gear, maybe get me a goat hat, I always try to support who I love musically. Um, with that being said, I caught my vinyl and my CD for that DPG Wu Tang, that Master Ace, Corrupt, and Rakim. You get
Did you
your
grab
shit?
one?
I did.
Which ones you end up grabbing? Did you get the
I
vinyl?
didn't do the autograph ones, man.
Okay.
They were reasonable. I will say that. He put extra tax to get Rakim's signature, and I understand it. I think you can get Corrupt and Master Ace at $1.25 or $1.50 or something, and then to get Rakim is a little extra 50 or extra 25 or something in that. But I didn't do any autographs. I just got one of the vinyls and then one of the CDs that I'll actually play, vinyl for my collection. So I'm excited about that. And the new Corrupt, they got vinyls too right now.
Yeah, I saw that Snoop Dogg.
Yep.
Snoop Dogg's pushing emails for him right now, talking about you could get in the vinyl. I don't think what is it? Access comes out tomorrow, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Something like that.
I think they said vinyl access is on Monday.
Yeah, $50. I think they got CDs and cassettes too.
I was kind of shocked I didn't see anything offered signed. As of now, anyways.
Yeah, maybe M80 was like, look, dog, that's
We
my
can-
shit. That's
Yeah.
what we do. We
be
signed the shit.
Don't be competing.
Nah. Nah, man. I don't know. Maybe there will be. We'll see when the official site launches and see what's available, I guess.
Yeah.
But that goes back to that Tech Nine shit, that strange shit. Like you said, man, that's rippling throughout the industry. Like you got goats signing albums and shit. Like what? Like this shit would be unheard of. You know what
Took
I'm
the
saying?
words right out of my mouth.
Like Jay-Z and Nas in their prime and Biggie in their prime and Pac in their prime signing records, and you can go online and could you imagine going online and buying an autographed All Eyes on Me vinyl while Pac was alive?
Bro, how wild would that be? Breaking out some Nas and DJ Premier autographed records.
Nasty.
You know what I mean?
Fuck.
Folks weren't doing that. You know what I mean?
That's new.
Yeah.
That's nasty as fuck.
It took a little while to arrive. So shout out to Mass Appeal.
For sure, man. My biggest autograph, well, my most important one for me is my crooked. I got a few crooked ones, but
you put me up on when he dropped one of the tapes. You put me up on him, and I grabbed one.
Hell yeah. My biggest one though is probably, and I love my Tech Nine one. I got some personalized tech shit, but my biggest one is Ice Cube by far. I think
that's huge.
Well, shit, I got a Snoopy one too, though, huh?
Yep.
It's probably Snoopy or Cube.
I would say
got LL too, though.
Yeah. Man. But that all goes, every single one of them go back to, you follow that tree, it goes back to Tech Nine.
You goddamn right.
Man, years later, when the historians break this all down, they're going to be looking at it going, Tech Nine pioneered that shit. It's going to be Tech Nine and Kool Herc.
E40 just dropped a new record with Juvie.
Okay.
And he's about to drop a industry first, a quadruple album with 40 records on it.
E40 is?
Yes.
That's wild.
Dog, I was like, man. And I think it's dope, but a part of me, I can't help a part of me feels like it might be overkill. And I used to think that when he used to drop 4 albums at once, like the Hustling on 4 Corners and the Revenue Retrieving Midnight Shift and the Day Shift and the Graveyard Shift and I was like, ah, damn, dog. Like, I get you saturating the game, but that's like, I feel like, oof, you gotta love 40 to consume all that, man.
He's trying to have us back in the record store going Master P or No Limit, or Master P or Cash Money, Master P or Cash Money.
And I feel like, and if you drop records like that, man, like let him breathe. Like if you about to drop 40 records, you should be done for like 2 years. I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
That's a lot to digest, bro. Yeah. And the motherfucker that plays it one time and goes, and shit's trash. You know what I mean?
It's gonna happen.
Bro, you listen to 40 records one time and it's a
Yeah,
flop. It's a
done.
flop.
Played it once and probably won't play any of those songs again except for maybe one or two of the singles.
Yeah,
You
that
know,
shit's
that's
wild to me.
like Drake. Drake should be done for a while. He just gave us 3 albums. People love him. Some people think they're okay. Some people hate him. Point being, though, we shouldn't be getting another Drake album for a while, in my opinion. Like when
Thank
you
you.
drop, like when you're that big and you're dropping that consistently, like let it breathe. Let
Yeah,
us digest it. Let a demand be built
yeah.
naturally.
Let me miss you for a minute before I
Yeah,
realize.
bro,
Yeah,
like 40s oversaturating the game when he drops like 4 or 5 albums at once and 60 songs and shit. And okay, I fuck with you, dog, but like, go now, go sit down though.
I mean, either that or do a tour run. You know what I mean? But he just came
Okay,
off a tour, so I don't know what you do with that.
and
Uh,
he's like 60.
yeah,
He just loves it, man. I admire the hustle. I admire the
for
hustle
sure.
and shit, but I fear oversaturation with this project, man. I fear oversaturation. I feel like he's giving up too much game. But
Maybe that was maybe that's the final. You know what I mean? Maybe that's the closing of the chapter. He said, I got an archive of music, closing the door on the books. Let's drop it all on him.
it's hard to believe. He says though that they've been building it for years though, and each one of these songs have been selected for this project and is a no without question a slapper, a heater, a banger. Every single one they said.
Damn, no
So
skips.
yeah, they said they've been putting this collection together for a while. So I mean, I know you got to sell the project. So what's he supposed to say? Oh, we just
Right.
put it together in 30 minutes. Of course he's got to
All
sell
right.
it. But I am excited to. I'm excited to hear what it's about. Will I get through 40 records on my first spin? Absolutely not. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I mean, even if they're only 2 minutes long, that's 80 minutes. And you
I'm
know
not gonna.
they ain't no
Ugh.
2 minute songs.
But we'll see, man. Shout out to 40. You love the longevity. He's an OG, man. I recently seen him with Tech Nine at the Horizons Event Center. That was my first time seeing him live, and that shit was awesome as a motherfucker, man. E40 is one of those guys.
Hell yeah.
Salute.
Shout out Frank Mankloke up in here with us. Rev Green, CP. We got a gang of people up in here today. I really appreciate everybody jumping in the pod and commenting, letting us know you're here. A lot of viewers up in here. I think we peaked out at like 12 people up in here this afternoon chilling with us. So
Shout out
it's a
Frank
Sunday.
Mankloke.
Yeah.
Frank Mankloke just filmed his episode with GFGTV. That'll be dropping this week. We got Ryan Nixon coming to GFGTV this week, and we
Nice.
got Smooth G making his return to GFGTV this week.
That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
Before we close out, Ray, I wanted to talk about this Tyga situation. Have you
Yes,
heard
sir.
anything about the new Tyga album?
No,
I hadn't really either. I
no.
did see that there was a big list of records that came out on July 31st. I'm not sure what the reasoning was for that. I don't know if it was a leap day or what the fuck it was, but everybody dropped something. Too Short came out with some new shit, and about 60 other records dropped in hip hop.
Love it.
Yeah, no, it's dope as fuck. I'm definitely not upset by it, but it was shocking that many records came out on one day. But that being said, this image comes in from article comes in from Hot New Hip Hop. This image comes in from somebody. Comes in from Hot New Hip Hop. It says Tyga accused of using AI on new album Starface. The accusations against Tyga's Starface era come from the same artist who allegedly exposed Phoenix Flexen's Rubbers. Tyga surprised fans with an 80s inspired direction via his new album and persona Starface. However, amid the commendations for the artistic shift, there were many folks immediately claiming this was AI generated or assisted. Now the chatter has become a bit louder. Artist Medicine recently took to Twitter to accuse the rapper and his team of using artificial intelligence for this new project. For those unaware, Medicine is the artist who allegedly exposed Rubbers, the viral track from Phoenix Flexen, as an AI fabrication. These accusations against Starface also rest on the AI software program Treblo. Him linking up with Phoenix recently and the financial connection to empire. However, they are not as detailed or wide ranging as the ones against Flexen and still require further confirmation. Medicine claimed that he verified Starface's use of Treblo by using his friend Rashawn's AI detection model on Instagram, which goes by at human standard underscore. Basically, you DM the page, it scans a song, and supposedly tells you if it's AI or not. It's allegedly trained on Treblo's output, as well as other generative AI programs like Suno and Udio. The track has used the track he used to verify was Affection, and the model said it was likely AI from Treblo. Last little notation here. Medicine also brought up Empire's distribution of Starface and how they released rubbers as well, wondering if there's a financial tie between the label and Treblo. He pointed to the other AI music detection models becoming popular, prevalent, and more effective, such as Tidal's efforts. As such, Medicine warned artists that it will be much harder for them to obfuscate the information moving forward, saying their credibility is at risk if they don't come clean from the jump. Ray, what you think?
Man, this might be controversial, man, but I think that we've already been exposed to AI musically.
For
I
sure.
don't think this is a new thing. I think some of your big commercial hits, smash hits over the last few years, maybe even decades, AI had something to do with it. You're just now learning about this technology. I believe the technology has already existed in the music industry and has already been utilized. It's just now becoming known to the masses. Now, openly using AI with music to write music and enhance vocals and all of that. I mean, for production, I guess I don't mind. If you're an engineer and you're trying to get your sounds right, I guess I don't know because I don't do any of that shit. That shit doesn't bother me.
You're talking about producing the beat or just mixing it?
Both, you
Oh,
know,
okay.
like enhancements. I'm not with a full 100% produced AI beat. Like AI put these sounds together, chose the sounds and sequenced it and all that. I don't know.
Like Drum Monkey or something like that throws the drum beat out and then
Yeah, I
you
don't I
layer.
don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not familiar with all that, but
Okay.
if AI built the beat, I don't no, I'm not with that. But if you're using it to like enhance it and tweak your beat, you know what I'm saying? I guess I don't have an issue with that. My issue is when people are using AI to actually write the lyrics, like I don't know, as like spitting computer lyrics and shit, or have an AI write the lyrics and then AI sang the lyrics too. Like, I ain't with that shit, homie.
Timberland got a lot of backlash for that.
I ain't with that shit, dog. Like, have a human write this shit like a computer, man. I don't know,
It's
dog.
gonna be tough because computer ain't gonna have no emotion, right? So you definitely can't get no R&B. You can't get no lovey dovey shit, and I don't even know if you could get some shoot 'em up bang bang shit because that anger and the energy ain't gonna be there.
You can though, because they're dialect they're digesting the music right now. They're taking all the human music and they're collecting the data and they're practicing every day. A lot of our music is being used for training AI musically right now. We don't even know it, bro.
So I threw it into the comments. I said, "Is
Excuse me.
AI in your music okay?" Frank Menkloke said, "AI for a tool, but if it makes the whole song, I ain't with it. They don't even write the lyrics half the time." CP
I
said,
agree.
"Definitely prefer real artists and creation over AI. Nothing beat creating together and making shit in real time. AI can kick rocks."
Yeah, CP, could you imagine like me hitting you right now and saying, I want to make a song with you about police brutality. I need you to capture the emotions of police brutality. I send you the beat, you listen to the beat, you upload the beat on AI and you type, give me a heartfelt chorus on police brutality. and then just spit whatever it gives you. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy work. I'm sure the prompts are a little different than what I just said, but Like, that's crazy that people are doing that, prompting AI to write lyrics and using the lyrics that AI gives them, or having AI actually recite the lyrics. Like,
But
and nobody sees nothing wrong.
you're under the impression that that's already going on, you think?
Definitely.
You think
Definitely. I think there's I think there's AI artists. I think there's AI rappers where a human is doing all the prompts, but the artist is doing all the lifting. The AI artist, they're coming up with the lyrics, they're performing the lyrics, possibly even the production and the beats. Like, the only human interaction is typing in the prompts,
now what do
I
we
believe.
do? What do we do when some hit comes out and we're like, damn, that shit's hard, bro? And then we find out it's fake. They pseudoed us. They sunoed us. They
I feel like you're
bamboozled us.
gonna know. I feel like you're gonna know because who's gonna be the face of it? Stars aren't just born like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
Yeah.
know. I feel like a hit single, it doesn't just happen overnight. Like, the songs probably existed for hella months or sometimes even years. I
Okay.
don't know, bro.
CP hit us with another comment. He said, "Not at all. Maybe the visuals, but definitely can't do it." Yeah, I don't know, man. I definitely like something. I don't think an AI could battle rap. You know what I mean? I want some battle rap. You know
You
what I
know
mean?
they working on it.
I
You
want
know
you
they
I want
working
you to
on it,
have some
bro.
chops. Yeah.
This fool Trip Shelton, dog. He sent me a AI Twister verse. Dog, it sound like Buddy too, dog, and he destroyed this shit, dog.
Really?
Like, I would be a lie if I said that shit didn't sound fire as fuck if that was really Twister, dog. Like, it was like, holy shit, this motherfucker is back type shit, and it was 100% AI, and I was like, oh, we are fucked.
I can't. I think it was. Oh, who was oh boy that was in G Unit? Yayo. Yayo had some 50 Cent Tupac shit back in the day that he pulled up on, I think, Joe Budden's podcast or something. This shit was hard as hell, bro. And that was the first time I'd ever heard anything like that. And this was 5, 6 years ago. You know what I mean? They've come so much further with the AI shit since then.
Fuck
But
you.
this shit was hard, bro. I was blown away that, you know what I mean? I was like, I think it was Tupac on Many Men with 50 Cent. And I was just like, that sounds like some shit that was real. You know what I mean? Like, it's difficult to tell the difference.
Yeah, man. It's I think nobody questions that AI could do dope shit. Everybody knows that it's capable of producing something that is like, holy shit, this is fire as fuck.
That's impressive.
Yes, it's capable. I think we all know it can do that. The thing is, like, as a creator myself, I can't appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Knowingly. Because you're trying to X me out the game. You're getting rid of my market, and if enough people start to support this, there's no need for what I do, you know,
Yeah.
because my shit is going to be nothing. Like, you just go to the computer and the computer just replace what I gave you type shit. And
Yeah.
that's why I can't support that, dog.
I respect it. I respect it. Tremaine jumped up in here. Salute to Tremaine from Straight Vodka. He said, personally, not using AI for the creative process as far as creating music, but to each their own.
Yeah, shout out Tremaine, man. And that's real too. I've heard a lot of perspectives on AI, and a lot of different people opened my mind a lot more to AI, because I was real narrow minded about it. But I know there's benefits, and I know it could be for good. But us as humans, of course, we just got to find the most fucked up way to use something great.
Right. Somebody could have used this shit to try and reverse cancer. And instead we're like, let me get a new Michael Jackson verse.
They already know. They already know how to reverse cancer, Steve.
I used that exact same example the other day at work, and my homegirl said, my homegirl Camille, you guys be both on that shit. She
Yeah.
goes, they already know how to reverse cancer.
Exactly, Steve. Shout out to Camille, ill Camille, for real. Shit.
Uh,
They got the cure, man. They know how to reverse it. They know how to stop it. They're causing it. How about that? That's a conversation they're not ready for.
I feel like
Causing it.
you started to turn me on to to they're causing it.
Yeah.
But
And
I don't know if I'm going
I
down
see
the-
you're not all the way down there, but I seen you rubbernecking now. You're rubbernecking, you know what I'm saying? You want to keep moving that way, but you keep looking back. You keep looking back, you're gonna run into something.
I was listening to this fucked me up because I had just been drinking coffee from a hotel. But
Yes,
I was listening to Rogan the other day, and he was talking about he said there's no way your fucking coffee cup from a hotel, this little paper cup, can hold that hot coffee in there without something on the inside. And he said that those are forever chemicals.
Yes.
And they are breaking down as that hot coffee hits it, and you are putting them in your body.
1000%.
And somebody else had put that up on me the other day. And I was just like, God damn, they're getting you from every angle.
Every angle, Steve. Whatever you think, Doc, whatever way you could possibly think to try to outsmart them, Doc, they already got your ass locked in. Everything is getting you. Everything, dude. These motherfuckers is brilliant.
Well,
yeah.
We got a couple of comments that rolled in. CP said Steve needs to join our conversation.
Oh yes, CP knows what's up.
CP
in it too.
Tremaine said they're definitely causing it and then selling us the treatment.
Thank you. 1000%. Shout out to Tremaine. See, this is why we get along so good.
Oh fuck.
Man, what you got up for the afternoon, bro? I got to get ready to get up out of here and shoot for GFGTV.
I feel you. I got a couple of things to do. I ain't made any music in a while. I got to round up some gear. I got to get a couple of things put together. I'm excited though, man. I think I'm gonna run out and go shoot this little festival. I said little. I'm gonna go shoot a big festival, so I'm excited to maybe go do that. So, what you got going on?
Man, I'm gonna just be shooting for GFGTV today, man. I got Ryan Nixon and Smooth G coming by. So,
oh, they're both coming today.
Yeah, we try to do double headers, man.
Nice.
Try to do double headers.
Got a couple legends in the building.
You know how we roll.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, on that note, we'll go ahead and close it out. Thank you so much for everybody watching today, liking, comment, sharing. We do this for y'all. So on that note, it's your boy Wilson. I'm out.
It's your boy Bigg Ray West, BIGG, representing the west side of Des Moines, Iowa, not to be confused with the West Coast. And they know.
We'll see y'all soon. Peace.
We've been known to snatch a piece or two. Y'all can't take over cause we gon' eat the you. Rock steady like a ginger brought Aretha through. This shit torture and I'ma keep feeding you. On that East Coast shit, y'all better duck down. Price on his dome, 5 on it like yuck mouth. When the plug get knocked, that's when the price jump. American Nightmare, that's where the Spice won. Rappers running like Ricky in the alleyway. Putting an end to the week, no Saturday. They want static, get it shaking like hash is clay. Passionate thugs mixing Douce with Alizé.
Don't play with us. Them moves ain't got you safe enough. Yelling fuck them like Smokey off the angel dust. My life so real, sounds like I made it up. Been up so long, I don't remember waking up. Dangerous, sharper than a razor's touch. We hit that strip and get the caking up. God hate ugly, so ain't no saving us. Been up so long, I don't remember waking up.
Big balls don't take